Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. It's your man Rob here, and video number 3 today, but it won't be released till tomorrow. But it is July 28th, 2024, Sunday, about 5 p.m. California time. Thanks for joining me on Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. We're at 154 subscribers, so kind of petered out right now. So if you know anyone who would like this kind of stuff, please have them send them my way or share this with them. Anyone subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff. Got a special episode today. As you've seen, I'm doing right in the midst after doing those Haynes Michael Jordan cards. I've moved on to my Topps one-touched sealed by Topps cards, which includes the Archive Signature Series cards, the Clearly Authentics, the Allen Ginters. I guess we've got some cool cards here, and then at some point I'll do a quicker video showing all the stuff. I have some Star Wars stuff that I'm going to show you in the future, but I'll just let them make a little appearance right here because I've got a few that aren't here right now I can't find, but I guess those kind of count towards this. And once again, ASR_Roy won my contest a couple weeks ago. I need to hear from him, but he's having trouble leaving a message. So he can email me here or anyone else, because some of the cards that I'm going to be showing today are stuff that I'm more than willing to part with. The right kind of trade, or it's cards somebody wants to buy or something like that they really want. I'll show you the kind of stuff that I'm interested in first. I did show the Clearly Authentics first, so I did a whole episode on these Clearly Authentics. That's the kind of stuff I'm interested in, is the Allen and Ginter versions of cards, like the Clearly Authentics or their Signature Series, or certain players like Andre Dawson and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I'm into, especially Allen and Ginter, which I did show in the last video, so I had to get like this one. So these are Signature Series, so I'm going to go ahead and show you these first, because I just showed them in the last video. So that was a big one I needed to pick up because it was a mini Signature Series, and those are all 101s. So some of these cards, like these Pirates and stuff like that, somebody's interested in those and they have one of these that they don't want, or would rather have those Pirates cards or Mets cards and whatever, let me know. I'm not opposed to trading. I'm making adjustments, so let's put these away. Alright, then I showed the Sean Green 2021 buyback of a 2007 Sean Green. Brad Lidge, I think this is the first one I ever got, so that was a big check off my list of Allen and Ginter collecting, because I want to get a different kind of Allen and Ginter card for all the stuff that they've done. And Archive Signature Series buyback was one of them, just like that mini. It didn't matter who or what year, I just needed one, and here it is. Picked this one up just because Phil Hughes is a fellow YouTuber, does breaks, and he's always bashing on mini cards, so I don't watch him as much, but he seems pretty cool. And I don't really do breaks, but he's got a pretty cool channel. Hopefully a Hall of Famer next year and next few years for sure. Andrew Jones. That I think might have been the first one that we ever pulled our own self. 13 of, what is that, 16? Yep. So, and it's just typical back. It's nothing special on the backs. I wonder if they had the minis, these mini 101s, like if any of them are buybacks of like A&G backs or Brooklyn backs or anything like that. That'd be interesting to know. Alright, then I got my man Andre Dawson, of course. Now, these were a couple more checks off my checklist for my PC, because Andre Dawson's my PC and my favorite player. So in 2023, I was able to pick a few of these up off of eBay. And that one's numbered to 11. Really nice looking card. 2018 Allen and Ginter Allen and Ginters are just the best for doing these, like through the mail or buybacks. Autographs. Sorry about my voice being so slow and monotone in the last few videos, people. I was a little tired. And, I've been doing a lot of talking, as you can tell. So 29-32 on a 2017. So go back and watch the last episode if you want to hear more about this stuff, because we're going to move along. I'm going to go ahead and show the Captain Crunch, because I did show the Jose Canseco earlier in the clearly authentic 87 design of Jose Canseco that I picked up. But this is probably one of my favorites from these Archive Signature series, because I love oddball cards, and that one is just epic. Just love that card because it's an oddball, and I'm huge into oddballs. So there's the other one, the clearly authentic 87 design with the rose, numbered to 50, Jose Canseco. If I had to choose which one I like better, because I love 87 tops, but I love oddballs, and especially it really screams oddball. If I had to choose which one I want to take with me, I'll take this one. So, yeah, there we go, Jose Canseco. Alright, so now I showed you the clearly authentic, and here's going to be one of the few non-archive signature series, but this is one of these Topps Chrome Black that came in the box that you bought. So Drew Waters rookie card, Topps Chrome Black. So basically what I'm showing you guys in these videos is these cards that were one-touched and sealed by Topps. Not like the redemption cards that just have like a top loader with a sticker on it. We'll get to those coming up. But there's Drew Waters, beautiful cards, the Topps Chrome Black. But I have to look him up again because it's been since I picked this card up. I don't know what he's done since then. That's also a card that's not really something I'm married to, need to keep. Alright, so here we go. Like you'll get, I'll tell you which cards that I'm more than willing to part ways with. So same thing here, Jeff McNeil. And that is a 2022 Archive Signature Series. Now this is active player, I believe. This is a Bowman 64/99 from 2022 of a 2020 card. So 2020 Bowman, Jeff McNeil. Pretty card. That's one that I'm willing to part ways with if there's any Mets fans out there, or his fans. Now these are the two that I was trying to mention Mangini in multiple times, but I don't think he watches my videos. He's only seen a few. But a lot of Pirates fans out here, so here's one that I'm more than willing to part ways with. This is the Manny Sanguian from 2020 Signature Series, numbered to 99 there. Looks like 11 of 99. Looks like they had him sign it after they stamped it. That's interesting, because it looks like that ink sinks right into that 11 there. I don't see the gold over the blue. So that's interesting that they stamped these cards before they had these guys sign them. So a little detective work there, a little Sherlock Holmes, and we figured out how they do that. So Manny Seguin, and that is on a, looks like an 81 tops. Yep, 81 tops there. Yeah, I think I lost my light again, folks. Having a little trouble with this light. There it is. So Manny Seguin. Anyone interested in that? Or I don't know if they were teammates, but yeah, they were teammates. So his teammate Kent Tekulov. I know how to say it. That's not sounding right. That's 86/93. Kent Tekulov. And he got the cop glasses on there, the aviators, with that style of a hat from 2023. So that's another one that I'm not particularly need to keep this card. This is trade bait. So anyone into the Pirates and are interested in this stuff, or any combination or any single or anything like that, please let me know. Just like I said, you can email me here if you can't reach me through the comments. Alright, so we got a lot of these to get through, people, so I'll try to keep moving along. Now here's poor old Freddie Galvis. Made it into the set in 2021. That is 8 of 85. But there you go, Maiko and all you Phillies fans. But Freddie Galvis, shortstop. But look at how beautiful that signature is. Just beautiful. And look at how nice that card is. Just beautifully centered, beautifully signed. Great signature with the 13 on there. If I was a Phillies fan, that would be something I definitely would have been interested in. But I'm interested in Allen and Ginter cards, Andre Dawson cards, Danica Patrick, then the Cubs, pre-war and oddball kind of stuff. Yeah, just hit me up. Tell me, you know, try to be fair, of course. I mean, I'm not going to give them away, you know, but depends on who or what people are looking for. But that's just a beautiful card. If you're a Freddie Galvis fan, that would be great. I just really don't know who he is because I don't follow the Phillies. McCubby's picked up Tampa Bay's third baseman. Traded for, I can't remember his name right off the top of my head, but we traded Christopher Morel, the kitty cat guy with the little kitty cat whisker, eye black. So our third baseman for their third baseman, and we gave up 2 prospect pitchers. And I'm not shocked. I mean, I like Christopher Morel, but he gets pretty lazy sometimes and doesn't try very hard. And there's multiple times where his work ethic is a little questionable. And so I feel they were like he wasn't running out like pop flies or like chasing balls like one that would go foul and stuff like that. And just kept happening. And even though he's got some power, he just I don't know. They were able to pick up Tampa Bay's guy who is a little bit more of a power hitter. So it'd be nice if we could pick up somebody like Joe Carter here. So Joe Carter, borderline Hall of Famer, World Series hero. Joe Carter, he started with the Cubs, I believe. Just a spectacular superstar. I like this card, but I'm not married to it either, so that's something. Any Joe Carter fans out there, or you Canadians, some of you Canadians watch my channel, interested in Joe Carter. They might not be as interested in Montreal because they're not there anymore, but Toronto's your national team right now, right? Sure wish they'd put a team in Vancouver, though. That would be cool. Alright, so this is Joe Carter. Yep, as you can see, he started off as the Cubs, 1983. So maybe when Sandberg was coming up. So that is a 96 Joe Carter. But still, if you're a Toronto fan, look how beautiful that signature is, people. Very clear, you know who that is. You could hide all this and the card could be ripped in half and you know who that is. Alright, Mr. Joe Carter. Alright, another borderline Hall of Famer, perhaps someday. So this is an 86 Topps 85 record breaker card of Keith Hernandez. So he made sure to sign it somewhere where you could read his autograph and not obscure his own face. And that, it looks like that is 5 of 48. Yep, 5 of 48. Keith Hernandez, New York Mets. So a lot of Mets fans, especially there. That's what your World Series team from this year in '86. Talking about the previous year there. That's 86 tops. One of the epic sets from the 80s. And there's a record breaker card. Off-centered a little bit there, but still in really nice shape. Sharp corners and all that. Guaranteed by Topps. I think he'll make it in someday. Veterans Committee. Here's the one card that kind of made me mad because I thought I got a 72 Topps, but this is the reprint that they did for Archives. But you can't really see it, and it's a shame that Topps did that, whatever year this was. But that's Maury Wills nonetheless, so there you go, Pepino Man. And you Dodgers collectors. So Maury Wills on, I thought this card was just too nice condition to be legit from 72. And if you look right here, right below this, there's some gold writing right in here. So under his stats, right in there is some gold writing. That's how Topps was saying that this was a reprint that they did. So this is 20, it's either 2004, 2011, 2001 maybe. It says reprint. Let me take this out, see if we can take a better look, folks. So just so you know, if this is something you're interested in, this is not an original 72 card. This is one of Topps little Archives reprints that they did. And see, like nowadays they'll put something over here to prove that that's not. But I don't know if you guys can see that. But I believe that says 2011 or 2001. It's like the same color as the cardboard. Well, nevertheless, it's a post-playing days Maury Wills card, so I don't think it really matters if it was 2001 or 2011. It's all pretty much the same. So that says, I think it says right there on the front. Okay, so this is Archives 2001. Oh, it's right there. So if you would have had to buy these cards in 2001 to realize that. So in 2001, Archives came out and they stamped their cards on the front and then hid that information down here. But see, when you're buying a Signature Series card, you're looking for the stamp. So when you see that stamp, you just kind of get confused that, oh, it was a stamped card originally, and then they bought it back and they re-stamped it again in 2020. So that's 5 of 29. So 2001, so it's definitely earlier than the 2011. But still a nice autograph, Dodgers. Just disappointing that Topps did that. For who knows how long they did that. Maybe that's one of the reasons I've never been a huge fan of Archives. I like Heritage a little better than Archives because I think Archives does too many, and they definitely used to do too many different designs in each year. But stuff like this, that upset me. I don't like that they did that. I'm glad they stopped doing that. Anyway, sorry about that. There's my rant for the video. Alright, this one's a beauty. And this is a 1982, so just wonderful. Also another borderline Hall of Famer. You know, not in the Hall of Fame, but can be argued that maybe he deserves to be there. And that is Willie Randolph, 28 of 51. Archive Signature Series from 2023. I'm sorry, that's an 84. I should have known that, because that would have been like the Sandberg rookie, so 84 Topps, excuse me, I misspoke. Willie Randolph, it didn't sound right when I was saying it. And he's a Yankee, so who knows, maybe someday he gets in. Veterans Committee, and he's a Yankee, folks. One of the other great sets from the 80s, so 84, 80, you know, first you have 87, 84, 86, some of the nicest sets. I know some people like some of the other ones, but those are probably the three that I like from the 80s from Topps. Flagship. That's a beautiful card, really well centered, in good shape, and from an epic set, from an epic team. And another card I'm not married to. Maybe if he made the Hall of Fame, then maybe I'd be like, I want to keep a Hall of Fame autograph. So this is a really pretty card, and unfortunately for me, I already have him in the Allen and Ginter, so that's the one I would probably keep. But if you're a Dodgers fan like Pepino Man and those guys, the Art Collection Topps Gallery, and this is a 2001 as well. So I believe this is playing days card, and the Sean Green, it's number 48. Beautiful card, and it's an old style classic kind of card, which is kind of right up my alley, but my heart is more into Allen and Ginter and Gypsy Queen, and then go down the line from there in these old style ones. But that's beauty. That's a really nice one. Really fluid signature there, so that's just super cool card. Not sure who the artist is, but you can see that there with my magic wand here, a pointy stick. 2021, 8 of 19 or 18. So low numbered Sean Green, superstar from the Dodgers. Not too familiar with his Hall of Fame chances or what, but I know he's a solid star. So there you go, a couple Sean Greens there. This one's a cool card too, kind of right up my alley. So I didn't know they did this. Maybe it was an insert set for but the Bowman heritage. So I'm not too familiar with Bowman's heritage. So if that was an insert set that they did for Bowman, was it an insert in Topps? I don't know. But there you go for you A's fans. That's a beautiful card for a signature. That black and white, just like an Allen and Ginter, really takes for an autograph there. 2023, 3 of 15, and that is Mr. Tim Hudson. So Oakland Athletics, and that is from a 2001. So getting some early 2000 stuff here. So that's pretty cool. That's a beautiful card and beautiful shape, and just takes the autograph really well. Alright folks, next, now we're getting into the big boys, okay? So some of these are going to be really low numbered or really big stars, or kind of a combination of both. Here's a superstar 101 David Cone from the Yankees. And guess what, Yankees fans, David Cone fans, 101 fans, autograph fans, I'm not a Yankees fan, but that's Topps Chrome from 2021. 101. And I am not married to that card by any means. So look, you got the Royals, the Mets, the Blue Jays, Royals, Blue Jays, and Yankees fans out there. Solid pitcher, really good pitcher. Playing career card from 1997. So 97, David Cone, Topps Chrome. A cone chrome, number 123. Beautiful card. Pretty, you could see that signature pretty well. It's not super hidden or anything like that. So there you go. That's something I'm willing to part ways with. All right, our next 101. Yeah, here you go, Pepino Man, Dodgers Collectors. Once again, this is a Topps 2002 Adrian Beltre, superstar for the Dodgers here. And that is on, now this is one that I might have a little more trouble getting rid of because Topps 206 is one of my other kind of sets that I really like from Topps. After Allen and Ginter and Gypsy Queen, 206 is up there for me because it's an old style classic card based on tobacco cards, obviously, and that is the Beltre 2002 version 101. But I'm not 100% married to this card. I'm more than fine with keeping this card unless it's something somebody's really out for. So that's something that with the right stuff I would make a deal. But beautiful cards. I prefer the minis though, so that's why I'm not 100% married to this. It's, you know, maybe if it was a Dawson, then I wouldn't get rid of it for sure, or a mini. But I believe their minis were all mini framed cards, so you're probably not going to see those. I don't think Topps would take them out of their mini frames. But still, super cool. Superstar Adrian Beltre. So let's hang on a second here, folks. Alright, so definitely he's not in the Hall of Fame, but you know, he's a superstar, and who knows. Nice stuff. Alright, folks, now I'm going to go on a little side track here. And I'm going to show you an oddball. Well, I already showed you the Jose Canseco oddball. So to stay in line, that I've been doing my oddball stuff recently, I finally found the other oddball that I've been talking about in multiple videos. And it was because it was with the Archive Signature Series card. It was in the same team bag thing or whatever. And this is the 1987 Kraft Home Plate Heroes MSA, my favorite oddball manufacturer, Kraft Macaroni and Cheese, Eric Davis, card that I picked up at the comic book store over there in Campbell, at like Winchester and Campbell or whatever that is. There's a little comic book store there by the Psycho Donuts. And when I first moved here, I went a couple years. I went into that comic book store. I was actually looking for the Louis L'Amour Western author. They had just put out a graphic novel of a couple of his short stories, which I wanted to get, see if they had. They didn't, but I went and looked, and they had some cards in a little box, and they were selling some Allen and Ginter single packs, hobby packs. So I remember buying this, and this was in that little bargain bin, and it was like $1. And I was like, well, I don't know if this is legit or not, but I'll take the risk for $1. And also, it's just beautifully cut. Whoever cut this needed a drink, did a great job, and the card is just in spectacular condition. And that, my friends, is the Eric Davis that I've been talking about for this whole last year. And there it is. Now, I wasn't sure if this Eric, like the Mike Schmidt autograph I showed you a couple of weeks ago, I'm not sure about that. But, you know, this has been about a decade that I picked up this card. It's hard to believe that much time has passed. But I was willing to take the shot. I looked online back then, and it seems like it could be. Wasn't 100% sure, but now after seeing more of his autographs showing up over the years because of signature series and stuff like that, I'm pretty confident that that is an Eric Davis autograph. And just look at that, people. Like, that Kraft Macaroni box looked like it was never in the store. Perfect cut it, they cut it perfect. They left all the dotting on there. If that's an authentic autograph, I mean, that's grade worthy. Of course, I'm not a grader, but that's just beautiful. Tell me what you think about the Eric Davis autograph. And the reason that's with this card is because I also got this card, Stadium Club, 1991. So this was in the midst of his superstardom. Homer in first series at bat, Cincinnati, October 16th, 1990. Reds Eric Davis has become the 22nd player in Major League history to belt a home run in his first World Series at bat. And that is Eric Davis, Eric the Red, autograph, 2022 Archive Signature Series, Stadium Club. And look at that, folks, 101. So that's a beauty. He was one of the other players really admired at the time, Eric Davis. Dude was superstar. See his autograph down there. Now we take a look at this one here. And it just has that very similar flow. Obviously, it's a little smaller card, harder to sign. And but one of the things I do at my job is a little bit of signature checking. And what we do is look for similarities, and I believe that's enough similarity that would pass our test. Like, it's not obvious, you know, like when people try to sign for somebody else, like a spouse, it really stands out. That just screams very similar, so that you would probably say that's the same hand. You know, there's little differences, like the way he looped at the end, but this card, he would have ran off the edge. So the E's pretty close with this little loop that comes back here, and he kind of loops back here as well. And then he's got the loop over here for the Davis, with the little loop going under the bottom, and it kind of matches that, just smaller. So that's super cool. But Eric the Davis, very early Stadium Club. Right, like kind of very early Stadium Club. Is that the original set of Stadium Clubs? I don't know. That's sweet. All right, folks. Now I got four more to go. So I'm actually going to show you my Hall of Famers first. So one of the other ones picked up was this Ted Simmons, Then and Now, our super veteran, and that is to 28, 12 of 28, 2022 Signature Series, so showing him in 68 and 83, so this must be an 84 card, and he's a Hall of Famer, Ted Simmons. And once again, yeah, there's 1983 Topps. It's one of the insert sets for their flagship set. Top Super Vet, Ted Simmons. And that's just super cool. Hall of Famer, 12 of 28. So that's a beauty. Well, there goes my wife. Talk about a real beauty. Alright, now this is another non-top signature series or any of that stuff. I don't know exactly how these were done, if this was an online thing, but it's hard to know because this was from 2005. Now the interesting thing about this, I don't know what set this came from or if you ordered this online, but remember I showed you the Jacoby Ellsbury autograph, and then I said I think I either had the Jacoby Ellsbury autograph first and then I went to the hobby shop and bought this, which is a possibility, in 2006. Or maybe I went to the hobby shop, got this, because this is one that I always wanted, was one of him. And then that kind of got me to notice other stuff. I don't know. But this is my Andre Dawson, sealed by Topps. So I don't know how this card came, because I wasn't buying Topps back there. But this is also a post-playing careers card, 2005 Topps. showing his stats. And that is the Andre Dawson 2005 Topps. And it's sealed, as you can see there. So it's got the Topps hologram seal on that card. It's kind of a chrome card. And like I said, I just don't know how this card would have come if this was like a, it says autographed Topps. Looks kind of like chrome, but it doesn't say chrome on it. It's got the hologram sticker on there, which says Topps Authentic. So I don't know if were they doing redemptions or something back then, or were some of these boxes you could have got like a blaster, like one-touched card. I don't know, but I know I got this. I'm almost 100% sure at Bubba's Bullpen, Wyoming, and Manal and Albuquerque, or is it Wyoming and Indian School? I think it's Manal. They're gone. But that was my first Andre Dawson autograph of any Andre Dawson autograph that I have, was this card. So I'm fairly sure I picked this up out of the, his display case. So that's a really important card to me. That's super cool. That's the first one I ever got for myself, along with that ball that my wife got me. It was my first Dawson signed ball that she gave me. And I've still yet to pull an Andre Dawson autograph of my own. So that'd be super cool. I've had to buy all my Dawson autographs. Of course, I'd love to meet him someday, and that would be epic. So there we go. I don't know what set that is, what insert that is, but super cool. All right, folks, now we're going to end it off with two huge ones, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to show this one first because it's just a lower number. But this is super cool. And this is a 2019 card that they bought back. And National League Rookie of the Year award winner 2019. So that should tell you who it is. Award winners, outfielder, Atlanta Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr., number 2 of 11. I was so stoked when I picked this one up. Now, maybe not the greatest card for signing, but still, award winners, Rookie of the Year, Ronald Acuna Jr., 2023 Archive Signature Series. So I know my guy's down right now, but just one of the great players of our time, and that is epic. So Acuna Jr., that's probably one I'm going to keep. I like that back. It's got that kind of 80s look to it. So there you go. And something that I've opened up on video here for you guys in the last few months, and that is from 2024. So I bought this one box at the hobby shop, and I pulled basically the case hit 2024 Juan Soto 101 when he was still with the Nationals on that 2019 Topps. Bowman, of course it's Bowman, but a 101 Bowman Juan Soto. It's card 92, so it's not rookie or anything, but still, Juan Soto, probably the biggest players are going out there around right now. I mean, who else was showing him up this year? Maybe Shohei Ohtani. But there you go, Yankees fans, Yankees, Washington, and Padres, baseball fans in general, wrapping it up with the 101 of Juan Soto from this year's Signature Series. And I think this is the box that it actually came in. So that's why I kept a hold of this box. 2024 Archive Signature Series. This is the only card I bought this year because I watched other videos and they were just pretty stinkers. But luck of the draw, folks. I played the lottery and I won. So there it is. I know another long video, folks, but it is what it is. Juan Soto. Probably going to hang on to that one unless you got like a super deal. You know, you guys would have to do something big to tear those ones away from me. I don't know, Showtime, something like that. Alright, so there it is, folks. 40 minutes. Sorry about that, but a lot of cards. I'll do another video just where you guys can just see me showing the cards and not really talking that much about it. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching Old Style Classic Baseball Cards. Subscribe, like, share, send this stuff to other people. And Roy, hit me up. Alright, later.